Hi, in this video we will talk about the of other two reasons for us having problems with sleep. Problems going to sleep, we are waking up quite a bit, or when we are awake we don't feel fresh. Again, we are talking about problems with sleep for people who don't have any underlying medical reason for this sleep problem. They don't have sleep apnea, they don't have restless leg syndrome, they don't have any other medical reason to have a sleep issue, or they don't have any side effects from medications that are causing them to have problems with sleep. So we are talking about people who have no other medical reason that are causing them to have problems with sleep. Also, remember other psychiatric problems like depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder can also cause problems with sleep. But we are talking mostly about people who don't have any medical or mental health reason for their sleep problem. So they have having still sleep problem, and so that's what we will talk about in this video. There are total of three main reason for people having problems with sleep. One is the homeostatic disruption, which we have talked about in a previous video. In this video we will talk about the two other reasons of sleep problem. So let's talk about it. The second one is the circadian rhythm disturbance. So there are people whose bodies adjust well or quickly to different times of sleep or traveling to different time zones. For me, let's say if I go from California to New York, 3 hour difference, I will have a hard time adjusting to 3 hour difference. For some people, it's pretty easy. They can travel anywhere in the world and their body adjusts to the different time zone pretty easily. But for most of us, we have problems with different time zones, and it takes us some time to adjust to this time zone. But what happened with people with insomnia who have underlying sleep problems or whose body is sensitive to adjusting to different time zone, they have to be extra cautious. They have to make sure that they go to sleep and wake up at the same time, because your body is sensitive. Any change in the time zone, or waking up at the different time during the weekday or weekend, can cause problems with sleep for the next few days. So we have to make sure that we try to sleep at the same time, we try to wake up at the same time. People with sleep problems, their bodies can also take a longer time to adjust if they travel to a different time zone also. So um, in this busy world, we tend to sleep less to catch up on our work, and we try to catch up on our sleep during the weekend. So we work too much, we don't get enough sleep during the weekday, and we think that we will catch up on weekends. We tend to sleep longer hours during weekends, and sometimes we go to bed later and wake up later. So remember, people with insomnia can have circadian rhythm problem due to sleeping and waking up at different times during the week and weekend. So it's just like our body is kind of doing the jet lag thing, like you are moving to a different time zone. So when we travel, and we have to travel for work or for fun or to meet families, so we have to travel, and we have to adjust our bodies to that time zone once we reach that time zone. So we don't have any control at that time because we are traveling. But during the weekdays and weekend, when we are in our own environment, we have the control. So we have to make sure we don't create that artificial jet lag for our body, that we sleep at a different time during weekdays and sleeping at a different time on weekends. 15-20 minutes, half an hour is okay sometime, but if it's like 2 hour difference, 3 hour difference, we are creating that artificial jet lag for our body, and it does take time for our body to recover from it. So the second reason for problems with sleep is circadian rhythm problem, because we are creating that circadian rhythm abnormality for our brain. So try to sleep at the same time, wake up at the same time. The third reason for problems with sleep, problem going to sleep or waking up a lot during the night, or when we wake up we don't feel fresh, is the increased arousal. So people with sleep problem worry about going to sleep. They feel that once they go to bed, they will have trouble sleeping, and this might wake them up even more because the mind is thinking too much. The feeling of not being able to sleep cause people to get more anxious, and in turn cause more sleep problem because the mind keep thinking about it all the time, that oh, tonight I'm not being able to go to sleep, my work will get affected, and I will have low energy, low motivation, I will not have a good day. So our mind keeps ruminating on all these things. People try to very hard to go to sleep also. So when they are very anxious, they go to bed and then they are not able to sleep, so they force themselves to go to sleep. But the harder we try to go to sleep, the worse our sleep gets, and it becomes very hard for our brain to shut down, and we have problems going to bed, we have problems going to sleep, and then people get upset, and that cause a vicious cycle where the harder people are trying, the worse their sleep problem gets. So what should we do when we have this increased arousal? So there are a few things we can do. One is we have to make sure that during the daytime we have enough physical activity. We try to exercise during the daytime, we meditate during the daytime, or even meditating even the evening time also helps. Yeah. We also try not to force ourselves. If we are not able to sleep for 15 to 20 minutes, come out of your bed and then don't force yourself to go to sleep. Just try to relax, just walk a little bit, and then once you feel tired, then go to your bed. Also, try to have the same sleep cycle, like go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time, and also try to just relax during the evening time. Try to have warm milk or a banana, and talk to your family member and friend when you are getting stressed out. But remember, the harder you will try to sleep, the worse it will get. So keep thinking that if you are having a bad night tonight, it does not mean you will have a bad day. So remember, there are three things that are causing us to have problems with sleep. One is the homeostatic disruption, the second is the circadian rhythm disturbance, and the third is the increased arousal. If we manage these three aspects of our body and of our mind, we will be able to sleep better. Thanks for watching.